Season 2, Episode 4 or 5? I don't fucking know.
5.
Anyways, this is Comics and Cocktails, your weekly comic book show where we talk about all things new in the comic book world. I am Jeremy, this is Ty, and we've got Adam over there.
You almost forgot his name.
I was trying to see if Duffy was behind me. There. We don't have Duffy this week.
No crickets.
No cricket noises this time. Just lots of applause. Thank you. Woo! Get that post. So we're back again. Nothing much has changed since last week, I don't believe.
Our clothes.
Yep.
I hope.
Don't forget, as always, Comics and Cocktails is brought to you by our friends at Firefly Spirits and Firefly Distillery. Firefly Vodka.
A little bit of drink. This one's almost empty.
We still have a little bit of sweet tea left. We're running low, and we're running low on our delicious apple pie moonshine from last week. But make sure you go and visit their website at fireflyspirits.com, fireflyvodka.com, or fireflydistillery.com. Any one of those three will take you to the wonderful world of the Firefly family of beverages.
Which we're going to start doing a drink of the week here soon.
Yeah, we're going to start doing, like, actual cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to make this legit.
This
with Firefly branded material,
yes.
Obviously.
Branded.
We're gonna bring the Firefly in with the nerd base and make nerd base cocktails.
So look out for that in future episodes.
Mm-hmm.
In the future.
Yeah.
In the year 2000. Anyone else remember Conan? No, me neither.
All right.
The Barbarian?
No, the TV show. No, oh, God damn it. God damn it.
I thought Barbarian as well.
Ugh. So, before we get rolling on our usual crop of nonsense and debauchery, we do have a contest we're going to do this week.
Big contest.
And we're going to go ahead and talk about the contest so that you guys can jump on this first and foremost, because it's going to be something a little interactive between us and you guys. We have a limited edition San Diego Comic-Con Peter Venkman action figure.
Yes, marshmallow covered.
From SDCC.
Direct.
20 points of articulation.
And multiple hands for your
For all your
perversion.
hand
Yes, a
jobs.
lot of hands. A lot of hands.
A lot of
all
hands.
of your hand job needs. Not hand jobs, but
Hand
different jobs that require different hands.
Giant
All right.
hands.
So, Ghostbuster fans, if you want to win this, we have a mission for you.
If you choose to accept it.
If you choose to accept it. We want to see your best rendition of any scene from Ghostbusters 1, 2, or 3. You can act it out. You can use props. You can just wear your everyday once-overs and just quote lines.
You could do a drawing.
We just want to see what you can do with something cool from the Ghostbusters franchise. So, get it together. We'll give you guys about 2 weeks to get everything rolling. So, put together your best Ghostbuster-related project, post it on the Comics and Cocktails page, or post it to the Nerd-O-Rama network. We'll see it either way. Make sure you hashtag Ghostbusters Contest.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know what we were going to do for that.
All
Yeah,
right,
that sounds good. Ghostbuster contest.
We never
Ghostbuster-
talk about things beforehand.
Hashtag Comics and Cocktails, hashtag Ghostbusters Contest. And upload it to the page, upload it to YouTube. Make sure to tag us in it so we can see it, because if we don't see it, you don't win the toy. So, 2 weeks from today, we will announce a winner. And if you want to win this, go to facebook.com/Comics and Cocktails Show. I got it right. I got the web address right. I was hell yeah. Ty's a professional. All right, on that note, we're going to jump right into this week's...
Only took them 2.5 seasons.
It's been so long. We're going to jump right into this week's picks of the week. We'll start as we usually do with Adam. Adam, what are you picking for this week? I know it's a very light week.
Very light week, yeah. I only picked 4. I got one from last week that should have been picked, but I didn't see it. So my number 4 would be Howard the Duck. Number 10. 10.
Yeah.
Which we only got 2 or 3 more issues left of that before it goes away.
It's ending sadly. It's really good. It's really funny. One of the best written Marvel comics that you don't need to take seriously to read.
Anything written by Chip Zdarsky is worth a read.
And the last issue had Leah Thompson in it. Not Beverly. It had Leah Thompson.
Leah Thompson did make a guest appearance in last month's Howard the Duck.
Yeah. Next up is Carnage. You can never go wrong with Carnage. It's a real, actual horror comic.
Drawn by a local, Mike Perkins.
Yep.
Right out of Tampa. I think Mike's in Tampa.
Yeah, he's in Tampa. He's at Heroes Haven the whole time.
Yep.
There's not really much to say. It's a good horror story, so
Very
pick that
much
up. You don't even need to know anything about Carnage.
It's just a good book. It's a solid book.
And my number one pick is the Gotham Academy Annual number 1. It's a very underread comic. Think of Hogwarts in Gotham is basically what it is.
And the crossover with that and Lumberjanes has actually been pretty good too.
Yeah. So there's that. And the one from last week, if you're not reading Mark Waid's Archie, you're not reading anything worth reading. It's a really good book.
Good?
It's a really good book. It's Mark Waid's take on Archie. It's just good.
Well, we, like you said, it's a slim week because I only got 3, and my number 3 was your number 3 as well.
Yeah.
Howard the Duck number 10.
It's really sad that they're canceling that book. I mean, I get why they're doing it because Chip is now going to write Star-Lord, which you need to ramp that up for the new movie, so I understand, but can't you write both?
Jeff Lemire does it.
Yeah.
All right, and then...
Cut.
Sorry, nice little pause there. My number 2 is going to be Deadpool v. Gambit. The V, again, is for versus. It's number 4, and as it says in the little word bubbles up here, this features virtually no Deadpool versus Gambit, and even less. So, we're excited to see where that goes, but the cover's rad. Wolverine's missing his eye, and they're just arguing about shit. So,
what's great about Deadpool v. Gambit is only the first issue was ever versus each other.
Yeah.
Yep. The rest is not.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. It's entertaining.
It's a fun book.
It's two of my more favorite X-Men properties.
Indeed.
Not necessarily that Deadpool was always X-Men, but he's made appearances there before.
He's owned by Fox.
Yeah, he's, whatever. And then my number 1 being X-Men 92 issue 6. Featuring the Flaming Lips for some fucking reason.
Marvel has been doing a lot of this, featuring, and then it's just real people.
Yeah.
Leah Thompson.
And then I got confused because I was like, were the Flaming Lips around back then? Which we had to settle because I didn't believe that they were around in 92. What did we find out?
83. First album came out in 85.
It's really fucking weird to me. I don't know. Good job, Flaming Lips. You guys look a lot younger than I thought you would. Being that
Wayne Coyne's like 1,000 years old.
Well, that's it for new picks.
So we're going to do our speculation picks for the week. You guys have been really digging on those, and we've been getting emails about them. So my speculation picks for this week, number 1 is going to be Marvel Spotlight number 6. It's the first ongoing solo series for Star-Lord. With the re-release of Star-Lord's new series from Chip Zdarsky and the new Guardians 2. This is a book that you can usually get for about $25. Totally worth it. Even in poor condition, it's still a pretty cool book to have. And you can actually see what the difference between the Star-Lord we know and love now versus the weird Starman kind of look that he had in the early 80s.
That was one thing Abnett Lanning did was make a really cool Star-Lord.
I agree. Next up on it is from DC, Orion and the New Gods. This is one of the first appearances of the Black Racer, which is going to be very, very big coming up with DC's Justice League. It's the equivalent of them introducing Thanos like they did in the Marvel Universe. It's going to be Darkseid. So you can usually get these for around $20. So snatch them up while you can. With the upcoming release of a new Punisher series, this has been a very hot book. Daredevil number 183. This is the first time the Punisher and Daredevil ever meet, and as you can see, Punisher shoots him in the stomach. Very, very cool book. You can get for about $25, but it will skyrocket the minute the Punisher gets his own series, because if you don't think that Daredevil's not going to be in it, you're fucking crazy. I got a couple more. We saw released last week Blue Beetle Rebirth number 1. There's been a lot of talk about Booster Gold and Blue Beetle getting their own movie / their own TV show. So his first appearance in the DC universe is Blue Beetle #1. Snatched that one up. From a standpoint alone of Ted Kord is awesome.
And he's back in DC continuity.
And if you don't believe how high a book can
He's
rise,
alive again.
this book for years was dollar bin material, and now that Ted Kord has become more popular, this book can go from anywhere from $20 to $40. So snatch it up as quickly as possible, because you can probably find them for next to nothing at your local comic shop. Lastly, on my speculation picks, the first American print of Voltron #1. There's been a lot of rejuvenated interest because of the Netflix TV show. Oh God, I almost threw up a little bit.
All right.
Voltron makes me sick. This one you can get for about $15. It's a cool one. It kind of gives you it gives you the entrance into the Voltron world. Anything with Voltron on it, especially one of the first American prints, totally worth picking up. That's going to be it for my picks for the week. If you guys are interested in anything we've shown you, new releases or speculation picks, go to titancomics.com, TYTAN Comics, or go to our Facebook, facebook.com/TitanComics. You can always shoot us a message 24/7. We usually answer stuff within about 5 minutes. So if you have a question about a book, we can usually get back to you pretty soon, unless it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Then you're going to wait till like 6 when my fat ass wakes up. Was there anything that you guys picked last week that you weren't super thrilled about?
Yeah, the Harley Little Black Book was not that great.
I was going to read that because you were like, oh, it's going to be good. I'm like, oh, I'll check it out. And I didn't check it out, so now I'm glad I didn't.
It's usually really good, but this one was just, it droned on. And it had 2 Harleys in it, and yeah.
I'm behind in
She did
reading,
beat the hell out of Hitler, though.
That's always cool.
In that issue. It was
Why
great.
didn't she kill him? Is that what
She
it is?
tried.
Yeah, Harley.
She tried.
Oh,
She failed, though.
son of a bitch.
Much
Yeah,
like
I'm
Suicide Squad, Harley failed.
Oh. It's bad when you talk shit about a DC movie.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Mhm.
You didn't like it at all? Like, not even a little bit?
It was fun. I mean, Jared Leto was really good at playing a terrible Joker.
But they're going to keep him.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was
he's-
great.
he's
the
the
character is stupid.
Yeah, he's the DCEU Joker now.
Well,
so,
I
sadly.
knew there was going to be problems with Suicide Squad when they came out. When, like, the weekend the movie came out, Jared Leto came out and said, there was a lot of stuff that I wanted that didn't get left in the movie. So, if he's already making explanations of why, it's
This
not.
movie would have been great if they would have kept my scenes in it. But
There was
yeah,
a really
fucking-
cool flashback of Mad Love.
Really?
The Mad Love Alex Ross cover. They shot that in the movie.
I did see that. I
Yeah.
thought that's not in the film?
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
It's just a real quick flashback, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Anything-
I'm a little behind in my readings. I'm still reading stuff that I picked like a couple weeks ago. So
Season 1.
Since
I'm
season
still
1.
season 1 back here.
Yeah.
I've been fucking super busy. Haven't really got to sit down and read anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of good stuff. That's saying a lot when our disappointments have been few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
So, but as always, for new comic lists, go to TitanComics.com and you can see what's coming out tomorrow for a full list, and you can also see what's out from last week. So,
Sponsor?
oh
We're
yeah.
gonna take a quick break and
Before we go to break, we do have a new sponsor.
oh, that's right.
We do.
You were telling me about this. I
Okay.
haven't seen
Hello.
what's going on.
Hello, friends. I have people ask and say, Ty, because that's what people call me. It's my name. How are you keeping such a svelte, man-like physique? And
People are asking you that?
a guy did one time,
All right.
but he was in a wheelchair with his toes were gone. And I got 4 words for you. Dr. Dangle's Diet Sauce.
The hell is that?
For your health.
For your health, Dr. Dangle's Diet Sauce. I can have as much diet sauce as I want. And guess what? It's always delicious. All you have to do is remove the patent pending label and the patent pending flavor strip. And Dr. Dangle's...
Not gonna lie to you, that looks like French onion dip.
It's not though. It's a warm, creamy base of Dr. Dangle's diet sauce. which you can find at any of your local pet and dry goods stores.
It looks delicious.
You know what? I can have as much diet sauce as I want, and I don't feel guilty about it, because it's a healthy thing. It's good on ham. It's good on lots of things, but I just like it right out of the can. That's just diet sauce.
Get some today.
What's the calorie count on that?
The MD means more delicious. We'll be back after this message from Birthday Spirit.
Good Lord.
We'll be back.
Oh, no.
This episode of Comics and Cocktails is brought to you by Firefly Distillery. Located in South Carolina, Firefly is the largest distillery in the state and has become a large destination in the Charleston area. Firefly makes a variety of sweet tea vodkas as well as many different flavors of moonshine, whiskey, rums, and ready-to-drink specialties. Check out these products and more at fireflyspirits.com. So head to your local liquor store and ask for Firefly, spirits with a southern flavor.
You're gonna miss.
I miss.
That side of the table is terrible.
I wonder. Your phone's gonna get sticky.
Well, sometimes you gotta get sticky.
Sometimes you gotta get sticky
You gotta
before
break
you
some
learn.
eggs to make an omelet, Ty. I heard that before. And we're back!
And we're back!
Hi.
We're
Hi!
leaving all that. We're leaving all that.
The Dangles has got everybody acting all fucking kookaburra tonight.
We're all hopped up on goofballs.
All hopped up on
Dr.
what's
Dangle's diet cream.
Quaaludes. That's a drug you don't hear about much anymore.
Those hasn't existed since the 70s, I thought.
Quaaludes. Ludes. I'm gonna do a handful of ludes. I remember people saying that. While Jeremy is in our backstage area, prepping the cleaning procedure, we
Not wasting any of the precious Firefly sweet tea vodka.
we're squeezing it from the napkin back
Firefly squeezins.
It's not working because it's a Bounty paper towel.
Sponsor
The
dollars.
quicker
at
picker
work.
upper.
Oh, God, I wish Bounty would sponsor us. Bounty, if you're out there, we would love a sponsorship.
Clean up my warm yellow liquid.
Oh yeah, clean it up.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Good
delicious.
stuff.
Delicious. Okay.
That's 90% sweet tea vodka.
There's not much. There's not much mixer in that.
Knocked over my toys.
Oh no. Question about those toys.
Yeah.
Why does fucking Shredder have a gun?
Yeah.
It's an anti-mutagen gun.
Oh.
Oh, you know, like that time you
I
had
thought-
one of those.
I thought he was playing laser tag. Okay, so we asked you guys last week our big question of the week, which we do every week. What is the best cartoon, or the cartoon that you loved
Loved.
as a kid but hate now as an adult because it has not held up over time?
Shit that didn't hold up.
Nope.
Story of my life.
Shit that's never gonna hold up. That when you were 9, it was amazing. When you were an adult, not so much. We'll
I
start
got
with
a bunch of them, so...
Jeremy.
Yeah, go
Give
for
me
it.
your first one.
Doug.
Doug, yeah, I
Doug
could
didn't
see
hold
that.
up as a
kid.
child.
Yes, yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. I don't know. I thought it was great, and then I watched it not too long ago, and I was like, this show fucking sucks ass.
Yeah, it does.
You didn't want a handful of pan and mayonnaise?
Ooh, and the beats.
Ooh, Patty Menace. Drumming on a
A
trash can.
lot of that Nicktoon stuff didn't hold up though.
Yeah, Nick sucks.
Nothing but Ren and Stimpy, really.
Yeah. What was it? Cat Dog?
That was
That was-
kinda
or was that
like
Cartoon
after me.
Network?
I never
I don't know
got
if-
into Cat Dog.
Yeah, I didn't get into Cat Dog.
What kind of fresh hell was that?
Oh, the
Poop
other
out of
one,
its mouth?
the other one that I was probably at the top of my list though was Captain Planet. Captain Planet. I was
Yeah, I remember that being good when I was a
loved
kid.
Captain Planet when I was little, and then like now I can just like see. I saw it like on Netflix, like it was there. I didn't even bother watching it because I like thought back. And I'm like, that show was fucking god awful.
Yeah.
Like it was god awful, and I didn't even have to rewatch it to realize it was god awful. Like it just, I had flashbacks in my brain. I was like, oh shit, why did I like that show? That was fucking horrible.
Pretty much.
They had a villain called Duke Nukem, and it wasn't even really Duke Nukem.
I forgot about that.
That was a terrible video game too. Jesus Christ. It was cool back then, but have you seen it recently?
Mine is a little more obscure.
Of course it is.
Fucking Shirt Tales.
Oh man, I tried watching that again.
Shirt Tales?
The Shirt Tales.
Yeah.
If you've never seen the Shirt Tales,
Love
let
Shirt Tales.
me spin it for you quick.
Oh, I did as a child.
Shirt Tales is about animals at the zoo
Wear shirts
that wear shirts.
with powers on them.
They didn't really have powers. They kind of solved mysteries and rode around in a helicopter. But they were little tiny animals in t-shirts.
Yeah.
Because apparently in the 80s you could just be like, I'm going to put some animals in some clothes.
Yeah, like the
That's a show.
Bananas and pajamas. They weren't animals, but they were food.
Yeah.
And they had clothes.
That creepy baby son. That creepy baby son.
That was Teletubbies.
Oh, Jesus, don't bring up Teletubbies.
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs was a great show.
Dinosaurs?
Jim Henson's
Baby.
Dinosaurs?
Not the
Yeah, that one's good. Doesn't hold up as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
as-
one.
It doesn't hold up. I mean, it's still an okay. It's not terrible. Adam, what do you got?
I have a couple.
Okay.
The first one is also kind of obscure. Fucking Jason the Wheeled Warriors.
I have no recollection of that.
Yeah, it was a story of these people who built cars to fight other cars made of vegetation. It was written by J. Michael Straczynski back in the late 80s, but it was just awful. And I was excited when it came out on DVD because I had like all the toys because it was one of those that was made for toys.
Gotcha. Like everything
It's
else.
like, we're gonna pump out this crappy cartoon.
It was a vehicle.
make a
It was a
bunch of toys out of it.
vehicle-based cartoon. But,
Like Dino Riders.
yeah, I love Dino Riders.
Try watching it now.
I'm afraid to watch
Our
it.
producer loves Dino Riders.
I'm afraid to go back and watch Inhumanoids because I don't want to be upset.
That's why I haven't went back and watched like Animaniacs or anything like that. 'cause
Animaniacs holds up. It really
Animaniacs
does.
is still good.
I've heard people say opposite, like that show's fucking stupid. But then like Cicely, when we had our guest spots, like our guest artist here, like a while back, she was like, "Oh my god, Animaniacs is on fucking Netflix now!" Like she was like, "I've watched the first like 3 seasons. There's like 100 episodes a season."
That is
Yeah.
a terrible imitation of her.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my god!
Yeah, she has a much higher pitched lady voice.
And another
than I
one
do,
that
obviously.
a lot of people will probably get pissed off at this, but I tried watching it again, and it was one of my absolute favorites as a kid. Was Danger Mouse.
Oh, I love Penfold.
Yeah, and
I
I
like
tried
this
watching
kid. I
it again, and
haven't
I'm watching
tried
it,
to watch it in a long
the old one. I know they did a new one on Netflix.
Yep.
And it's still, I'm just watching it going, I want to love this, but I can't.
You have to give it up for Danger Mouse for one reason. It spawned Count Duckula.
Yes.
The vegetarian vampire.
Yep, Count Duckula. And Banana Man.
And Banana Man. I forgot about Banana Man. My big one, though, but I was saving this until we were all done. He-Man.
And it's
He-Man
really hard to watch.
If you think back on He-Man when you were a kid, there were a lot of sword fights, and nope. He never fights with that sword.
No, there's a lot of running.
A lot of running, a lot of gripping from behind, and I got you, Beast Man. Ooh, it doesn't look like you got him. It looks like you got him.
A lot of thrusting.
You get what I'm saying?
In the butt.
In the butt.
In fact, Super 7 did a new He-Man cartoon based on the old animation, and it's still bad.
It's, but here's the kicker: the He-Man that they did later,
Yeah,
where
the
he was
Cartoon
in
Network
space.
The He-Man in space. Yeah.
The He-Man in Space one kind of holds up better than the original He-Man did. Because they went more of a Flash Gordon aspect to it, so it was kind of nice. But yes, the Cartoon Network version of He-Man is fucking amazing because you finally get a backstory on Skeletor, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah, he hangs out with Cobra Commander and he drinks beer. That's the backstory right there.
Kind of like the Cartoon Network version of Thundercats. I didn't like the original. I'm one of those.
I like the original. I don't like the Cartoon Network
love the
version.
Cartoon
I saw
Network
a couple episodes of it recently, and I was like, "This isn't Thundercats I know and love."
I think that's why I liked it.
Oh well.
But there's a lot of them.
Thundercats.
Silverhawks is another one that didn't hold up very well.
My God.
Rugrats.
Brave Star.
Now, if you want to go with stuff that kind of still holds up, G.I. Joe still kind of holds up. It's
does.
not bad.
Yeah.
Transformers
I like it
still
better
holds
as the
up.
PSAs that somebody dubbed over.
Oh,
on
those are
videos.
fantastic. Pork chop sandwiches.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh shit!
Who wants
What
a
are you,
body
a fucking
massage?
idiot? Get out!
We just quote PSAs the rest of the episode.
Fun fact about G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe was originally going to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra television show before it was switched over to the original G.I. Joe line from the 50s.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that.
It was going to be S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra. That's where the entire process of that show, if you think about it, it's almost identical.
Sense.
It makes
they
perfect
yell out
sense.
Hydra or Cobra
Instead of Hydra. See, like, that's a show I would love to see. A 1980s S.H.I.E.L.D. Hydra show.
Hell yeah!
Because you'd have the Howling
Somebody work on
Commandos.
that?
Right.
Because think about that.
Dum
like,
Dum Dugan.
if you think about how G.I. Joe the team was, it's the Howling Commandos.
Yeah, it is.
It's 100% the Howling Commandos. Cobra Commander's Red Skull. All day.
Yes.
All day, every day.
See, but I like my Cobra Commander hooded. I couldn't.
Destro Zemo.
Yeah, see? Like, it all fits. Like, if you...
What about Zartan?
Zartan would be...
Who would Zartan be?
well, technically, the Dreadnoughts...
The Dreadnoughts, yeah.
were a take on the Morlocks, I believe, at one point in
Probably.
time. Because they were the weird kind of underground mutant kind of thing, and Zartan had the
Face changing.
face-changing thing, so... But it was a concept that became something else, so do some research on that. It's kind of cool. All right, guys, and we do have another special contest coming up this week. We will have a specific question that we are going to put on the Comics and Cocktail Facebook page. If you want to know the question, you have to log on to Facebook. You have to go to the Comics and Cocktails website, and we will post the question as the show airs. It will be it'll be before or after the show. And this time next week, we will have a special limited edition prize that you can only get from certain outlets that we won't say what yet, but we got a lot of cool stuff to give away. So check facebook.com/Comics and Cocktails Show. Look for the hidden question, and if you answer it correctly before Tuesday of next week at around 9 o'clock, we will have, let's say Tuesday at 6. Tuesday at 6, we will have an awesome prize for you here at Titan Comics that you can come pick up.
Also, would be the 6th.
It's the 6th.
Tuesday the 6th at 6?
Tuesday the
6th
6th at 6. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week on Comics and Cocktails. Make sure you go to Nerd-O-Rama-Network.tv. Find us on YouTube at Nerd-O-Rama Network. Also, Comics and Cocktails on Facebook, Instagram. Do we have an Instagram yet?
Nerd-O-Rama has an Instagram.
Nerd-O-Rama on Instagram.
Nerd-O-Rama Network.
Nerd-O-Rama Network on Instagram. At Nerd-O-Rama Network. Like I said, find us on Facebook. You can also find Titan Comics on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the above. Titan Comics, TYTAN Comics.com for all your needs. Titan Comics open 7 days a week from 12 to 9. Extended hours on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Check the website for those times. Other than that, from all of us here at Comics and Cocktails and our good friends at Firefly Vodka, Firefly Spirits, and Firefly Distillery, we would like to thank you guys for coming out again and joining us for another week of bullshit pop culture fun. So from all of us to all of you, namaste?
Nah, I'm
Motherfuckers.
Bye!
Don't mess with me, man. I know karate. I really mean it, man. I'll kick you in your body, cause I know ninjas like a punches and kicks. Nunchucks and ninjas and punches and kicks. Don't mess with me, man. I know karate. I really mean it, man. I'll kick you in your body, cause I know ninjas like a punches and kicks. Nunchucks and ninjas and punches and kicks. Nunchucks and ninjas and punches and kicks.